Suzuki, the pinnacle of tiny car prowess, and Toyota, a name renowned for innovation in a world fast moving towards electric vehicles, have set the stage for an exhilarating alliance. Recent developments have revealed rumors of a compact, reasonably priced electric car, a collaborative effort that may completely change how we think about environmentally responsible commuting. Let's examine the core of this fascinating partnership and what it means for the availability of affordable EVs in the future. With numerous announcements in recent months, Toyota has made it clear that it has huge intentions for its array of electric vehicles. By 2026, when its annual production of BEVs should reach 1.5 million, the Japanese manufacturer said earlier this year it planned to introduce 10 additional battery electric vehicles. It's unknown how many of the more than a dozen Toyota and Lexus EVs the corporation previewed in December 2021 will go into production. Toyota may be developing a little electric car, the smallest in its BZ line of EVs, according to Japan's Best Car and a recent USPTO application. According to a report from Best Car, Suzuki, a manufacturer of tiny cars that urgently needs EVs in its lineup, and Toyota are collaborating to build the small EV. Toyota and Suzuki are putting a lot of effort into building the little electric car, according to the story, which does not specify a source. According to Best Car, the compact EV will be about the same size as the 145-inch long Toyota Aygo X, which is presently offered in Europe. You might remember that one of the 15 EV concepts Toyota unveiled in late 2021 was dubbed the Small BZ Electric Crossover, but it actually resembles the Aygo X quite a bit. This design could provide a sneak peek at the upcoming compact EV that Toyota and Suzuki are allegedly working on together. Then why Suzuki? Well, to start, Toyota and Suzuki already collaborated to create small electric vehicles, and they declared last year that they would continue to do so. In addition, the two businesses are working together on a May 2023 announced project to create a new EV platform for a line of small electric vans. Although Suzuki doesn't now offer any EVs, its EVX crossover concept served as a preview for its first EV in January 2023. With 1.31 million units sold in 2022, the Japanese manufacturer will be the market leader in small cars, according to Jato Dynamics. A recent post on the BZ forums mentioned that Toyota registered the moniker FT3E with the USPTO in relation to the small EV project. You may remember that Toyota debuted the FT4X concept in 2017, which was rumored to tease a future tiny off-road SUV that will reportedly debut next year as a miniature Land Cruiser, though it's tough to predict what future vehicle FT3E idea may represent. The name's last letter may be an allusion to its electric propulsion system. As for the 3 in the same, it might imply that it is smaller than the Toyota BZ4X in terms of size. What is the new vehicle's concept name's reference? Last Monday, a filing with the USPTO resulted in the name FT3E being registered. Future Toyota is represented by FT, for those keeping track. This mini-electric might simply be the future we're looking at, given Toyota's history of adopting the prefix for concept cars. The investment in electric vehicles would be used exclusively to build a new factory in India, which serves as Suzuki's largest market thanks to its partnership with Maruti. The first Suzuki EV will probably make its debut in India, where the Maruti Suzuki manufactured over 44% of the passenger cars sold there. The decision would result in an EV that is both truly affordable and smaller than the existing Toyota BZ4X and Subaru Solterra, which is good news all around. The new electric vehicle will be based on the Toyota BZ3X, which will completely replace the present CHR. Suzuki has long made hints about its next electric vehicle, the Futuro E prototype debuted in 2020. Now that Toyota has released photos of the BZ3X, which strangely resembles Suzuki's concept car, all the speculations have more credibility. For many years, Suzuki and Toyota have had a successful working relationship. Toyota should employ Suzuki to launch a smaller electric car initially and sell it in the market where Suzuki enjoys a significant competitive edge. When BZ3X finally enters the market, it will be a more polished, upscale model with all of its quirks resolved. There's no doubt that the electric Jimny would be loved by all. The likelihood of seeing the legendary 4x4 powered by electricity at some time is remote, but it is possible as the new 5-door Jimny prepares to go on sale. Suzuki claimed that Toyota is teaching it about EVs and other technologies with the intention of using that knowledge to create vehicles that are more in line with its offerings. On the sidelines of the auto show, he stated, "So how to introduce this EV technology on small cars is something we need to work upon and share with Toyota. Suzuki responded that the firm must create an entirely new electric vehicle when asked if it would consider releasing EVs based on platforms for conventional engines. Maruti, Suzuki's Indian subsidiary, sees electrification as a problem and wants New Delhi to encourage all cleaner technologies, including ethanol and hybrid, rather than just EVs, which it expects to begin selling only in 2025. EVs cannot be the lone option for India. Before Maruti, other automakers in India introduced EVs. However, they cannot be just one answer, asserted Suzuki, who also noted that hybrid technology and alternative fuels like ethanol are appropriate for the Indian market and consumers' demands. One of Suzuki's largest battery and electric vehicle investments internationally, the company has stated that it will spend more than 104 billion rupees, which is 1.3 billion, on its electrification effort in India, including in a battery plant for EVs that will start in 2026. The business already collaborates with Desno Corp and Toshiba Corp of Japan to produce lithium-ion batteries for hybrid vehicles for both domestic and international use in India. It displayed an all-wheel drive electric concept SUV called the EVX SUV, which it intends to commercialize in 2025. India is encouraging automakers to produce more electric vehicles by providing them with incentives worth billions of dollars. However, only 1% of automobiles sold in India are electric, despite the government's desire to increase this by 30% by 2030. Both businesses are designing this car from the ground up rather than using the tried-and-true method of adding an electric drivetrain to an ICE vehicle. According to reports, the YY8 won't be a small vehicle like the Wagon R. In actuality, the car will be 4.2 meters long, making it longer and broader than the Suzuki Creta. The automobile might have a 2,700mm wheelbase, according to the article. With such a lengthy wheelbase, the business will be able to install a larger battery, increasing the vehicle's range. It's possible that Maruti would offer two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive versions of its future electric SUV. The 48 kilowatt-hour battery and 138 horsepower motor for the two-wheel drive model are anticipated to provide up to 400 kilometers of range under optimal driving circumstances. The higher-end four-wheel drive model might have two electric motors that provide up to 170 horsepower, a larger 58 kilowatt-hour battery, and a range of up to 500 kilometers. The primary features of Toyota's version of the e-SUV are anticipated to remain the same, but Toyota may alter the vehicle's length and appearance, which could modify how the vehicle looks from the outside. Toyota may introduce both the two-wheel drive and the four-wheel drive variants in India, according to reports, though it's unclear if Maruti Suzuki will offer both models there. Furthermore, it is anticipated that the battery for the vehicles will be purchased locally. These batteries are anticipated to be produced by TDSG, a joint venture between Maruti Suzuki, Denso, and Toshiba in its factory in Gujarat. The car's price could be very important. This might be Maruti's first ever electric vehicle. Thus, the business may seek to set competitive pricing. According to reports, Maruti may wish to sell this car at Rs. 13 to 14 lakhs in order to compete with the Tata Nexon, the most well-known EV in India. Let's hope that this ends up being the catalyst that may give the Indian EV market the boost that it needs, even though several factors including chipset, availability, and component pricing will play a significant part. What do you think of the compact, reasonably priced EV that Toyota and Suzuki are developing together? Post your comments in the space provided below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share our video. We'll talk again soon.